Hello there internet and welcome back to this let's play of the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. So, I'm looking at my meters right now and I am indeed recording my microphone. That's good. So I was thinking, since our last run was absolutely fantastic, go watch that if you didn't already. Maybe we should... I think we unlocked some new stuff in the game. So maybe I should just go check that out immediately. But I also really want to... try out this challenge, Demo Man, because the way it works in the original is that I think this is a bomb-based challenge, and the way it works in the original is that if you manage to complete that challenge, you unlock some super cool bomb items. So I will do that. Try and see how it works. I'm not sure how long this challenge is or how much we need to do. Yes, we start with Fetus in a Jar, which is the item that we just unlocked. We also have a remote detonator. So the thing is, I don't shoot tears anymore. I only shoot bombs, and I can use remote detonator to decide when those bombs go off. So that's super cool. It also means that I have unlimited potential to go to secret rooms, because I can just like blow up every single roll and have a look for them. Also, we have the matchstick, the trinket. I'm not actually sure what that does, but I'm guessing it has something to do with bombs. Maybe we get more bombs. So the thing about this is, we're not super overpowered at this point, and I'm not sure how damage upgrades and stuff like that affect your bombs. Also, there's a huge chance that we actually deal damage to ourselves, because bombs deal damage to ourselves. We already checked that wall. Should really check them all. So this is fun. I think in the original Vanilla Isaac, you don't have remote detonator. So I'm guessing that... Oh, I wonder if it's... yeah, Sloth. Oh, I was wondering if we would... Oh, alright, let's try to actually finish the sentence here. I'm wondering if it's part of the challenge that we get Sloth. But then I was thinking then it would make more sense if we hadn't gotten Wrath. Excuse me. So... I should really take care of the silkworms here. I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the damage that we're dealing. Like, we should really be able to blow up a silkworm with one bomb, right? But the damage that we're dealing to Sloth seems pretty okay. We get a free tarot card. Also, it's not like the bombs apparently they don't last forever as they normally do when you have remote detonator. They only last a little while. Wheel of Fortune is alright. Seems like a pretty easy room with our setup. There's a quarter. Apparently that's hiding in pots. That's super useful knowledge. Quarter gives us 25 cents. Pretty straightforward. So, of course now I can also blow up all mushrooms and all pots. So, we seem pretty overpowered. I mean, feeders in a jar in general, very, very useful items. Unlimited bombs in general is pretty useful. And I'm thinking we don't get any item rooms, so why don't we just check out all of our shops? I don't know what this does. Starter deck, extra card room. That seems fantastic. So that's the Hermit. Is there any way... Oh, yes! That's something I was wondering about before. Is there any way to swap around the cards? And then I remember from the options menu, there's actually something called a drop. If you press less control, you can switch between them. So Hermit teleports us to the shop. Means that we can save a key in the future. Wheel of Fortune spawns a fortune teller. I'll probably stick with remote detonator if I can, just because it seems pretty good. Alright, so that's great. So I know there's also an item which gives you extra pill room, because we had that before. So I don't know how that works together with the extra card room. It seems a little annoying that there's like two separate items for that. It would make sense if pills and cards kind of fit into the same kind of item there, so that you have both room for both cards and pills. But whatever. So when we're not dealing a lot of damage, I really hope that we could get some damage ups, because otherwise we might actually be facing some troubles on later floors. I do notice that the tinted rock down there to the right. Famine should be pretty dead. I did also pick up the soul heart before I kind of should have. But yeah. We get a cube of meat for free. There's another soul heart. I don't think secret rooms can spawn next to the boss rooms. So let's just go a little bit back. I think there's some walls that we didn't check. So here's one of them. Free eternal heart. Thank you very much, game. So since we have the soul hearts now, we should have a pretty good chance of getting a devil room on a later floor. So I'll of course be checking for that. Apparently, secret rooms. Sometimes there's simply not room enough for secret rooms on the first floor in Vanilla Isaac. So maybe the same thing is the case here. Coffee time. Up my Dutcheriness a little bit right there. No secret rooms here either. I will probably go into the curse room even if it's gonna cost me a full soul heart to do so. This is scary. Speed ups would actually be super useful here as well, because it means that I can keep enemies at a distance, and that's really useful, because the closer enemies are, the more likely I am to blow myself up. Get a free key. I'm not sure, maybe we should just use the hermit card as soon as possible, actually. Because it's not like it's gonna be better at any later time in the game. Oh, whoops, that guy got a little close. A little close again. It's cool that I can sort of shoot past the enemies and then decide myself when to blow up. So having remote detonator here is ridiculously useful. I should also remember to blow up decorations whenever I see them. It just struck me right now that I haven't been looking out for those for a while. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we took some damage that we wouldn't have taken if we didn't have fetus in a jar here. Even blowing up poop is a little bit riskier than it normally is. I do see a tinted rock up there, so let's also blow that open. Contains a soul heart, which I will not take until the end of the floor, just in case I get the chance to go into my curse room without actually having to use soul hearts to do so. Same thing with that one. Also may as well blow up all the pots. Check for secret rooms. Doesn't seem to be any. Also, if we really wanted to, we could just completely speedrun this game by blowing up all the doors. So that's a common strategy if you're kind of underpowered. Then blow up doors to get out of rooms if you know the way. I haven't had the reason to actually do that so far. Let's just... oops, I didn't want to put down a fortune teller. That was a little stupid. So let's teleport into the room here to save a key. Oh, we have no donation machines because this is a challenge run. But thankfully there was actually a single penny in here. Broken watch. I think it's broken. I think I saw that on the blog. It has something to do with slowing down enemies, but I'm not sure how it works in detail. Let's go to our boss room first. I will probably just end up blowing up that that's... what's it called again? The machine that I just put down, anyway. Kind of sad that I put that down, but it's not the huge... The Wheel of Fortune, that's what it's called. It's not a big problem, because normally you don't get all that much benefit out of it anyway. I wonder if we can... Yeah, we can actually put down more than one bomb. So I wonder if tears up actually means that you shoot bombs faster. Something I'll have to find out. I will also take damage ups from the devil room, if I am offered any, just to find out if they actually do something. That will be useful knowledge for the future. And the earlier we get them, the better. There we go. Devil room, please. Yes. This is an HP... No, it's a damage and range up. Okay. So I guess range up actually doesn't seem like it makes a lot of difference here. Why did we just get a red bomb? Is that part of the blood clot maybe? So maybe some bombs deal more damage. That would be super awesome. There's Guppy's Paw and Little Brimstone. Little Brimstone is probably not going to be all that good here with our current setup. Because I imagine it'll be tricky for me to use effectively. The question is though, should we pick up Guppy's Paw? Also, probably I won't pick up Guppy's Paw because... I mean, I'm not going to use the effect. So remember, Guppy's Paw is the one that allows you to use a red heart, and then it gives you 3 soul hearts. But you know, yeah, that in itself is not very useful. Here's a free black heart. I'll take that. But what could be useful is the chance at becoming Guppy. But I don't think becoming Guppy actually makes a big difference now that we're using the fetus in a jar here. One other awesome item or awesome fact here is that this will allow me to become a lot wiser on how the secret room spawning algorithm actually works. So okay, so the music just changed. I mean, I'm sure that has something to do with Broken Watch, but I'm not sure what it actually means. It's a little strange. I think there's our secret room. Good stuff. Let's blow up everything. Let's blow up this guy as well because he can contain goodies. He didn't. Chest contains a single heart, so that was all pretty useless. I saw an item on the block that requires you to use a like a dual stick controller, and that allows you to control the speed of time by how fast you move, like if you were playing Braid, which is super cool. But I'm not using a dual stick controller. I am using mouse, or I'm using keyboard to play this game. Thankfully, the invincibility frames from that bomb allowed me to not take more damage moving outwards there. So those were some pretty bad rooms for us altogether. I think maybe the range is bigger on the red shots. I'm not sure. Let's just blow this thing up because we didn't get any more money. Get some more bombs. Bombs are effectively useless since we have infinite bombs anyway. And my coffee cup is empty. That's like rage building up right now. Alright, so we're on Catacombs. That's a more difficult version of the caves. There's Envy, who's slowed down, probably because of Broken Watch. If he's like permanently slowed down, this item is ridiculously useful. Seems like, in particular against Envy, because the only thing that's really troublesome about Envy is the fact that you get overwhelmed by the number of small Envies. But I mean, if they're just slow, then I mean, you have to be really bad at the game to actually take damage. Apologies to everybody out there who took damage against the slowed down Envy. But that seems ridiculously useful. So this room could be very annoying. Good thing that I have a remote detonator though. Yeah, it needs to be a super good spacebar item if it should convince me to override the remote detonator at this point. Can we shoot over water? We can actually, so we could, if we wanted to, we could probably create a bridge here. Like this. That doesn't work at all. The battery doesn't do anything for us. I should check out these mushrooms. They could contain some pills. Oh! Nicalis, destruction. So we got that on our last run. But I never quite figured out what it actually does. Here I'll use a bomb to blow up some things again. The moon teleports us to the secret room, so let's just use that because we're going to be able to go to the secret room anyway. I'll probably just blow this up immediately. Gives us a few consumables, pretty good. Should blow up that guy. And that's the way back into this room. What was I thinking? Yeah, I'm probably gonna use it on the boss just to see if it actually deals damage or what it does. Destruction could also mean that it destroys all rocks or something like that, maybe? In which case it doesn't seem super good, in particular not since we have fetus in a jar already. Some tricky dodging here. I did actually take some damage. I'm pretty sure that red bombs deal more damage. That bomb and a key is pretty good. This should be a simple room. What was the tarot card? That was a moon. We could have also used the moon to teleport out of a tricky situation. Like teleport out of curse room to save ourselves from some damage, but... Yeah, maybe I should have done that. That would have been a little bit more min-maxy. Here's Blue Map. Blue Map shows us the locations of all secret rooms. Not very useful for us since we already can gain access to all secret rooms per default. But it's still fun. It's a good item. So I'll probably not buy it, if I had to say. If I had to guess what's gonna happen in the future. I don't actually have to guess because I control my own future. I wonder if if I shoot faster, if I blow them up faster, my bombs. Like if that reduces the reload time on Fetus in a Jar. Justice spawns a beggar. No, it's just spawns random items. Or random consumables, so let's take those. Blow up the mushroom. Contains bad gas, not very good. So let's try to use our Nicalis thing here. See if it does something. It doesn't do anything. Alright, so I'm still not exactly sure what that rune does. So next time we get it, I guess I'll try to use it on a room with a lot of destructibles like rocks. It's actually super awesome that we can slow down Gertie Jr. by firing bombs into him. Because his charge attack is by far the most scary thing that he does, as you can tell right there. Actually managed to knock back him into myself there. That's not optimal. So we're not out of this yet. I'm taking a lot of damage. Hopefully we get another devil room. We don't. That's unfortunate. We get a tears up. So I get the chance to see if that means that I spawn more bombs more often. A little bit more often, but not very much. The two spirit soul hearts from Squeeze is also very useful though. So I should look for my top secret room. And I will. But let's just deal with the rest of the floor first. I was also about to say we should also look for our item room, but we're not going to get an item room because we're so overpowered already. These guys are new. I guess they're homing shots, kind of, but maybe not. They're certainly annoying. Don't seem to pose much of a threat, though. So let's check for top secret rooms now. That's all that remains for us to do on this floor. Normally, top secret room is like kind of a terminal room. And we didn't have a donation machine, right? Because it's a challenge run. Yeah. So I'm not gonna buy anything. Because I only have 5 cents as well, so I can't actually buy anything. So where could the top secret room be? I guess it can only really be in this room. So let's check for that. There it is. It gives us an eternal heart. Turns into a red heart on the next floor, so that's really useful. On we go! So how far? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to beat Mom's heart. So it's a little longer than some of the other challenge runs we've had. Which is fair enough, because it's probably way too easy to just beat Mom. So here, feed us in a jar seems really useful. Open up the stone chest, open up the paths to all the consumables. I really like these rooms, it's a surprise what they contain every single time. Get some more bombs, and the tarot card is Judgment, which spawns a beggar card. So that's really good. Dodge proficiently, please. Oh, so the mushrooms actually spawn passages over gaps as well. Good to know. So I'll use the Judgment card when I have enough money to do so. First of all, I'm gonna check my shops before the Judgments, while I still actually have shops in game, so until the depths. I might just end up with way too much money though, that it won't make an actual difference. Okay, so again, Broken Watch slows down on this room, but it doesn't seem to work very often. It is, of course, a Broken Watch, so maybe that's not too surprising. So it seems like it's sometimes good. Is it worth 15 cents? It's really difficult to... Oh, cube of meat actually saved me a little bit there. It's very difficult to tell, because if you can slow down, like, Mom's heart, that would be absolutely fantastic. But if you just slow down pointless rooms, then it doesn't really make much of a difference. Was this a room where he had Broken Watch on? I'm confused by my own commentary, because then it certainly seemed very broken. We do get a chance to go to the boss room immediately, so why don't we do that while we still have soul hearts? That should give us a better chance at a devil room. Hollow should be pretty easy. This is both the Hollow and a Larry Jr. That's actually strange. Get out of the way. Larry Jr. is down. Or that kind of Larry Jr. wannabe. And that was fairly easy. So we get Caffeine Pill, which is speed up and size down. So I guess that's pretty useful. I was talking about how I would like to get a speed up earlier on. It's a little disappointing that we don't... Oh, we can actually choose between the various pills and cards down here. Okay. It's a little disappointing that we don't get a devil room. I don't know why the game thinks that we do not deserve one of those. Here's Greed, which is pretty good actually, because that makes sure that we have enough money for future shops. And Greed should be easy enough by himself here. Whoops. So I can control the velocity of my bombs a little bit by moving in the direction that I want the initial velocity vector to change in when I fire. Which could become useful. I should really check out for secret rooms so that I don't have to backtrack all over the entire floor afterwards. Because there's no reason not to go for secret rooms. Actually, that bomb made it a lot more difficult to get that one particular scent right there. Let's make that a little bit easier on ourselves. And maybe do something like this. And then catch the single penny mid-flight. Didn't really work, but we have it now anyway. So we can definitely make use of the judgment card no matter what. So maybe I'll just do so immediately. I forget if there's a point in only using beggars on the devil room. I don't think there is. This is Nicalis. So now we know what it does. It makes us... we can walk on creep and spikes. And I'm not actually sure what matchstick does for us. So I think I'll go with Nicalis, just because that seems pretty useful. Here's a... why don't we just pop down all of the stuff that we want to use money on here. Make it go a little bit faster. Alright, we get Black Bean. Shoot on touch. I think that means that we have like a bad gas kind of effect when we touch enemies. So it's a little bit like poison touch. Goat hoof is speed up. Broken remote. I don't know what that does. I think it's kind of like a teleport. But it doesn't always work, maybe. What is this? Ace of spades. Lock of the draw. What does that do again? Oh, that spawns more cards for us. That seems pretty useful as well. So, since the teleport effect... Oh, we get Crystal Ball. Crystal Ball, is that better than Remote Detonator? Crystal Ball is pretty good. It spawns soul hearts and tarot cards for us, and it also gives us the effect of seeing the entire map. But Remote Detonator is very good. I'm gonna go with Remote Detonator just to stay true to the challenge run, and then... what do I want? I think I want Ace of Spades to get more tarot cards. That kind of diminishes the effect of not having, you know, Crystal Ball with us. Hopefully I can get some more tarot cards by just having this instead. Also now we know where the secret room is, so I don't need to blow up every single wall. Should be an easy room. I like how the mushrooms also poison enemies. Mushroom Cap could also be useful, or Liberty Cap. Spawns more... No, Liberty Cap is the one that gives us random mushroom effects. Maybe that's not all that useful actually. I'm gonna use the moon card right this time around. Yeah. Lovers spawns 2 red hearts, could be useful. So here the broken remote is doing its work. Which actually makes these bomb dudes a little bit more scary. Or maybe it doesn't. So many tarot cards, that's ridiculous. I wonder if it also works in mushrooms. 2 of hearts, doubles our hearts. Better than the lovers. Strength. It's better than... Oh. I'm not sure. Hopefully there's an arcade on this board. That would make my decisions a lot easier. So I'm gonna come back to this room. Figure out which tarot cards I actually want. Oh, I can actually bomb my way into the... I know what I'm gonna do here. I can bomb my way into the boss challenge room from the secret room. And then I can use a moon card to go back to the secret room. But yeah, and then I go back to the boss challenge room afterwards, but the bosses are dead. Strength. Pretty good. But yeah, let's do this thing first, while I can still remember what I actually want to do. I could use some money on that, but I'm not going to. Instead, we get the cartridge. I think what that does is it allows us to, sometimes when we take damage, gain a brief period of invincibility. I think Ace of Spades will be better. So far, I mean, I like tarot cards a lot. In particular because they really put you into this min-maxy kind of way of thinking. Okay, so a single chest is obviously not very good, but I'll just take it anyway. Teleport out, go back in, and then I can go out. Saves us a little bit of time, and we could have gotten something good out of that chest. So now all I need to really think about is which tarot cards I want to bring with me to the next floor. And I don't even remember which cards we have. Strength is not that good. 2 of hearts could be really, really good because we have so many red hearts. So maybe that's the one I'm gonna take. Doesn't do anything for us. We could use that with Crystal Ball to get a free Crystal Ball charge. Get a single tarot card or maybe a soul heart out. Yeah, I'm gonna do that just because tarot cards, I mean, getting a sun card can easily win you the game. We have another 2 of hearts though. We have 2 of hearts now. That's probably better than 1 strength card and a 2 of hearts. Yeah, I'm gonna do it that way, in particular because I'm fast enough to make sure that backtracking doesn't take forever, essentially. But I will keep Ace of Spades and I will keep Remote Detonator with me. Where did I leave all this stuff? That was up here. But yeah, and I'm going this way anyway, right? That was Liberty Cap. Doesn't make any difference. Where did I put down? Oh. Was it all the way up there then? The Lovers is bad, Strength is bad, Two of Hearts is good, Two of Hearts is good. And now I have two of Hearts, okay. But if I can get a Sun, that's even better. Fuck it. I think we're in a pretty good position already. I'm not gonna take the extra time that it takes to go down and use that battery effectively. I mean, we have at this point 5 extra heart from the two of Hearts cards. And we have 11 hearts already, so that's 16 hearts. 16 hearts is not necessarily enough to win us a game, but it's certainly gonna take us a long way. And I'm thinking that we're probably gonna get some better cards from Ace of Spades anyway. So I could have also used the Moon card on this room to, for instance, get out of the Curse room. I will probably go into the Curse room no matter what. Also, these guys spawn tarot cards, and I think Ace of Spades works very well here. Justice spawns random stuff. Let's use it. Take it. 2 of Diamonds doubles our money. Let's just take it immediately because I don't want to make anything more difficult. 2 of Spades doubles our keys. Let's also just take that immediately. And let's move on. So Ace of Spades, I think, is a hero. Not the hero that we deserve, but the hero that, I forget the rest of the quote. The hero that we have, certainly, at this point of the game. If it actually works, as I think it does on skeletons. So are there any marked rocks here? I don't see any. Alright, so a broken heart, or is there a broken clock is doing its job again? I'm not sure what that bomb was. Why did I take damage? Oh, something must have landed on me. Any mark rocks? No, I don't think so. Go in here, is there anything interesting? Single chest is probably not interesting enough anyway. I should also be looking out for secret rooms, could easily be around here. It's not gonna be here. This hub secret room could also be next to the challenge room, so maybe I should have checked for that while I was up there. Whoops, dodgy stuff. Actually, we haven't had the chance to get a cube of meat, or yeah, like a meat boy yet. That's a bit surprising. Remember that the meat boy is the one you get by getting multiple cubes of meat. Doesn't seem to happen all that often. Another Justice card, so I'll take that. Immediately have a ton of hearts lying around. It would make sense to... it wouldn't actually make sense to keep the Justice card until we need health. Spawn a turret there, a little bit on mistake. Made the room more difficult than it should be. A cube of meat certainly did some good job there. Black Bean also actually killed 2 enemies, but it also means that I took a full heart of damage that I shouldn't have taken. Temperance spawns a blood donation machine, so with all of the 2 of hearts we can make very good use of that. I'm not sure exactly how we want to do so though, because all we can really get out of blood donation machine is a... well, we can get a health up, that's really good of course. But I mean, with 2 of hearts we don't really need health ups as much. Let's just give ourselves this penny. So I'm not sure I'm gonna use that. If there is an arcade on the floor, I can use that was bad damage. Actually, this thing, if the gravity thing in the middle affects our bombs, I believe. Maybe not though. 2 of Spades, let's just use it immediately. The moon teleports us to the secret room. Yeah, let's just take that. Oh, watch out here. Let's just take that immediately, go to the curse room. And get out for free. Kind of a waste of a black heart maybe, but whatever. I'm getting a little bit careless here. Justice, random stuff. Very tarot card to run. Another moon card. That's not very good. Temperance. Oh wait, the moon card is the one we want, right? I'm confused. What is this card again? 2 of hearts. 2 of hearts, moon. Yes. Oh, so we got another Two of Hearts key. Okay, and teleporting into the secret room was not actually necessarily a good thing here because we need to fight Super Greed. So maybe I should have not... Oh, wow, I'm taking a lot of damage here. I should have probably not left the Temperance card because I was planning on actually using that, but I can always just go back for it, I guess, if it really becomes necessary. Or maybe I just won't because it's got to simplify matters here a little bit. We get the quarter as a drop from Super Greed. Didn't we already get the quarter once on this run? I think so. Maybe you can get it twice, though. So that was a little bit painful. Where are we now? We're here, okay. So let's just go into the next room of battle. Happy to slow down these fellas because they are super annoying. They don't actually seem very much slowed down. Oh, he caught me. Get rid of the turrets that I spawned myself. Kind of a scary room, actually. So many masks. So much dodging. Okay, let's look for more tarot cards. Joker is good. We could use the Joker to go down to Shoal, but I don't think there's any reason to because we just need to beat Mom's heart here. So maybe I'll just use the Joker immediately. Actually, Lovers is pretty bad. Yeah, we'll use this immediately. Get access to the Necronomicon, which deals damage to all enemies in a single room, has a 6-room charge. Not very good. Instead, let's go back, get our Lovers card, which is the one that we're not probably not gonna take. Lots of black hearts. I guess we could get access to this for free. And let's go to the shop first to see what's in there. For once, we might actually make good use of the... no, we won't because it's a spacebar item. So remember, the item there is the one that allows us to spend money, deal damage. I don't actually want that. Let's just use all of our money on this guy instead. I'm not sure what I want out, actually. Soul Hearts, maybe? Maybe just some items that I haven't had before. It's at least pretty... Oh yeah, pretty flies are fantastic. That's probably the best thing we can get here. The world is also pretty good. So I'm gonna take the world and Two of Hearts. The world shows us the entire map, including secret rooms. Well, one secret room anyway. So my thinking is that that's gonna make the womb a lot faster. Petrified Poop is probably not as good as Ace of Spades. Remember, Petrified Poop makes it more likely for Poop to drop goodies. That was pretty easy. I have so many tarot cards around. I think I have the perfect combination of tarot cards at the moment though, so... All that could be better would be if I got like a Sun card, maybe an Emperor card instead of the Two of Hearts. Wheel of Fortune, I'm just gonna use that immediately. Guess I can cheat my way into a golden chest if I wanted to here. So, let's pop down the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this can give us Spirit Hearts, or Soul Hearts. And it can also give us Tarot cards. I think it can also give us the Wheel of Fortune, even though we didn't take it before. Soul Hearts, good. Yeah, give us another Crystal Ball. So that gives us a Two of Hearts. Here we have Two of Spades. I'm gonna use that. And up here we had the world, right? Yeah. Get Remote Detonator again. Move on. Oh, free Ghost Baby. That's also absolutely fantastic. I probably shouldn't have picked up that black heart because it overrode a Soul Heart. Okay, let's think for a second here. I'm thinking if I should take Crystal Ball because it has the same effect as the World card. So that could be useful. This room is a lot easier than the last time we saw it, where I was way too fast to control myself. Whoa, that was close. Those turrets are so annoying. Still have my Two of Hearts, that's good. Here we have Hierophant, that's absolutely fantastic. As good as Two of Hearts, probably. Almost. It's probably better. Maybe it's not. In principle, it's not. But maybe it is. It's probably not. Let's not take it. So Hierophant gives you 2 soul hearts, but I mean our lover's card gives us 2.5 red hearts. So that's more hearts total, but it's also a little trickier to use efficiently. And in particular, since we will be going down to the womb, which is probably where we're going to use our 2 of hearts, we'll be taking double damage. So we probably won't even end at a half heart, so that we can use that extra half heart efficiently. Oh, too much math that you need to do while on a boss fight. Also, we're taking a lot of damage here, actually. So maybe I'll just go back and use my Hierophant immediately. That's probably the better decision, the better choice. Did we go to our top secret room on this floor? I don't think we did. This guy has a lot of health. It really puts it into perspective how we could beat this guy in like 2 shots on their previous run. Ugh. Aye, that was bad. Alright, so we took a lot of damage. It's kind of Ninetales, makes our shots faster. How does that work with this? Makes them go a little bit further, I think. It definitely makes them go faster. Damage up doesn't seem like it spawns more red bombs. Would have been my guess that it did. Necronomicon we already knew. We went to 1 secret room. I don't want it. Maybe okay. I'll check for the top secret room here. It's not here, so I'll take the Hierophant, get 2 soul hearts, and go on to what will hopefully be Death's Part 2. It's probably Necropolis though. It's Death's. That's good. That's easier. This room is kind of annoying. Maybe I think our bombs deal more damage now. After we got kind of Ninetales. Whoops. I think either my Pretty Fly or my Cube of Meat soaked up a shot there, which I'm happy about. Easy enough. Broken Watch. In effects. Really screws with the music as well. It's kind of cool. Annoying room. So here's an arcade. So question is, how crazy are we gonna go in this? Let's just check what it has immediately so that we know. Has a blood donation machine. I'm probably not gonna play around with it too much because again, the best thing we can get is like a speed and a health up, which is pretty good. But if there's like an infinitude of red hearts lying around, maybe I'll do it. I mean, it also gives us a bunch of money, but we already have enough money, so 2 keys for 7 bombs seems like a good trade. Not that it will make any difference at all because I don't actually use bombs. And yeah. Oh wow, I took damage in this room. Should be the easiest room. These guys are too fast. Okay. Golden chest contains random stuff. Tarot card is the stars. Teleports us to the item room. Let's just use it immediately. Oh, we don't have any item rooms. That was a little bit silly. So it's just a random teleport in that case. Scary stuff. Taking a little bit of damage. Here's a shop. Contains a blue map. Also. Yeah, let's just take the blue map because we have enough money. Shows us where the secret rooms are, so that's gonna make it easier for me to find them. What's the tarot card? Temperance. Okay, so I can cheat a little bit in the arcade now, so maybe I will. Just because cheating is fun in games. At least when the game allows you to actually cheat. Joker card, let's just use it immediately. Brimstone. I don't want to take it. It's probably... So remember, Brimstone is the one that makes us fire a giant laser. I don't think it even overrides Fetus in a Jar, so I think it would do effectively nothing. So now I found an excuse to actually do play on the arcade. Here's the Empress. Could be useful in a boss fight. Or just on an ordinary room. And the excuse to go to the arcade will be that we can then go into our boss challenge room. And that's good. More random money that we don't need. So let's see how this is gonna work. Hey, where's the arcade again? Oh, it was down here. My bad. Should also check for tarot cards here. I just want to worry. Okay, full card is also pretty bad. I'll take that into the boss challenge room. I'm just trying to find some sun cards really at this point. So let's pop down Temperance. Temperance. That allows us to get 2 uses out of this at once. And there's the blood bag, gives us full health. So that's fantastic. Try not to pick it up before we're down to 1 health. And I'll play the hell out of those 2 other guys afterwards. Okay, so now I can go into my boss challenge room, where I'll pick up the full card on the way. Teleports us to the beginning of the floor. Pick up these 2. Do they contain anything useful? Not really. Jump out. Go back to the arcade. Play this a little bit more. Probably I'll just play these guys now. They can give me health, which I can then put into the blood bag, and maybe I'll get another health upgrade. So I want to pick up the blood bag as the last thing I do. Looks like Pretty Flies actually deal contact damage now, which is apparently it would be a new thing. Why did I just take damage? Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay, so we have 2 blood bags now. That's actually super good. I'll just take them. Oh, and we get Fly Love. So let's just not waste too much time here. We can't really get anything else good out of this. Blood bag, HP up, blood bag, HP up. So effectively that destroyed one of my soul hearts. But yeah, whatever. It also means that our lovers cards are now better. Where did I put my lovers cards though? Up here maybe? Or sorry, not lovers cards, but 2 of hearts. Oh, I haven't actually been in this room. That's a number of pins. Fair enough. Maybe I should just use my Empress card here. So, whoa, that makes me super fast. I had no idea. I just wanted to deal more damage. That might not actually make this room easier. These guys are a little tricky to hit. But thankfully, so again, these guys are like segmented, so if you deal damage to all parts of their body at once, that should mean that you're dealing more damage altogether, so bombs are pretty useful here because of the area of effect. If you can just stay there, that's fine, please. Ugh! Okay, that took care of one of them. The other one's almost dead as well. There we go. Kind of a bad room. Was it in here that I left it? Yeah, 2 hearts. What do we want at this point? There's our boss room. Do we want to go to the top secret room? Did we go to our shop yet is the question. I'm a little surprised that this run is actually so slow, but it must be because of all the min-maxing. We did go to our shop, so probably let's just take Mom. I was thinking we could go to our top secret room, but it's probably limited how much extra benefit we can get from that anyway. There's the soul heart, no reason not to pick that up. These guys could be annoying, so hopefully Mom will help me with them. Thank you, Mom. Not actually dealing a lot of damage. Could have used the Emperor's card on this room, but I would much rather take the 2 other cards down to the next floor. I'll pop the world card as soon as we get the chance on the next floor. Stay away from the doors. I think there is a way to cheese this where you can just stay next to the door and then she's not actually gonna hit you. But I think as long as we're firing bombs, it doesn't make a big difference anyway. We're taking a lot of damage here. It's a little unfortunate. Get rid of that. Oy, that was close. Good thing we were so fast. Thank you. And we should be done with this soon. There we go. Go to that guy as well. Oh, we do actually get the negative, so maybe it would have made sense to go to Shoal and all those shenanigans. Maybe I will if I get the chance. I'm not sure if I will, though. On to the womb. Hopefully we can pay... Oh, shit. We can't actually use the world card here because we don't have the map. It's a little annoying. Let's just check this golden chest. Contains a trinket, which I don't know what is. Push it out of the way. Mom's toenail. I don't know what it does. Ugh, annoying. Mom's toenail, by the way, super disgusting. Okay, the way I should do this... I should just walk up here, actually. Oh! That doesn't seem very good at all. I'm pretty sure that's Mom's toenail at work right there. Almost hitting me, anyway. I'm not sure, maybe there is a way to force her to actually hit enemies instead of yourself. But, yeah, I'm gonna stick with the other one. Tower is pretty bad, so it's gonna get replaced immediately. Nothing in here, it seems. Ah, okay, doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Alright, of course we can... I was wondering earlier why we can actually shoot over gaps, but if we couldn't, this room would be impossible. So that makes sense. Whoa! Battery again. Useless. Room is slowed down. Again, we cannot deal damage to those guys unless they pop up. I should really look for a secret room still. There is one by complete accident. Gonna guess that's a normal secret room. It is. Strange room as well. Maybe we can use it to take a shortcut to the boss. If I am lucky. What is that? Joker card. I'll save it. Will I save it? I won't save it. Oh, Miter is fantastic. Spawns many more soul hearts. Whoops. Ah! I was... I wasn't aware that I would fire so fast that I could actually have two bombs, so by blowing up the one at the far right, I accidentally blew up one in my own face. There's a laser. We must be getting close to the boss fight now. Ah! I'm actually taking a lot of damage. Hopefully the Miter will soon give me some more soul hearts. That's a missing page. It gives us the effect of Necronomicon when we take damage sometimes. I think Ace of Spades is still doing better for us. I think maybe the cards that Ace of Spades spawns will always be those playing cards, not tarot cards. So I'm not actually sure if what it has actually done for us on this floor. There's a free tarot card. Stars, useless. So let's not take that. And there's the boss fight. Good. Get rid of this guy first because he's the only actual threat in here. And this guy can walk on some spikes and on we go. So how far are we? Utero 1. Okay. Oh, the bloat. Tricky boss. I'm not sure if it's a good thing that I actually just removed this cover. Because it means that he can jump further when he jumps. And it also means that I cannot just simply hide behind rocks. Wait, he jumps over there. Maybe that's because of the broken watch effect, so that's definitely useful. I should take care to not move across him like horizontally. So I think broken watch is actually super useful on this room. Yeah, he doesn't seem to jump very far at all. Normally he would jump all the way to you. Ah! Bad damage. Get that in. Hit myself with a bomb. Okay, that soul heart is a good thing. Okay, mom's coin purse. It's a bunch of pills. No, it's not. Is that because of Ace of Spades? So everything maybe just turns into cards. That would make a lot of sense. Joker card. Maybe I'll take it this time around. Jera. Double stuff. World. 2 of Spades. This is confusing. So I'll use 2 of Spades to get that out of the way. World. Yeah, now I have 2 world cards. I don't need 2 world cards. I could take a world card and... maybe I'll use 2 of hearts now because this is almost as good as it's ever gonna be. Then I'll take World and Joker. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm gonna use the World card immediately. That shows us the way to the boss. Means that we're not gonna be able to go to any of the interesting rooms, like the arcade and the boss challenge room and the curse room. But do we want anything from those, really? I guess, yeah, let's go to the arcade, because potentially the arcade contains... this is actually super annoying. Potentially the arcade could contain a fortune teller. Fortune teller could give us a bunch of soul hearts, and that could really push us over the top. We're really not dealing a lot of damage, though. And I'll use the Joker card when we're done with the floor. Boom, 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 boom. I want you out of my room. Rather than spend the entire afternoon here together. And I forget the rest of the lyrics. Okay, so we do not have a fortune teller, but we do have this thing. Which can also spawn soul hearts, so that's fantastic. I'll not take the soul heart before the boss. Yeah, maybe I should, because otherwise I need to backtrack forever. We get $1. Didn't actually get that before. That's 99 cents. Pretty useful. Okay, I can't actually get anything from this guy, I think. We already have Fly Love, so... what else do we have? We have another Joker card, so we may as well use that immediately. Gives us a chance to go to the cathedral. That's the first time in Rebirth that I see that. That's fantastic. So I'm not sure how that works with like our ordinary like play. The moon teleports us to secret room. Let's do it. Tarot cards, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay. Let's get some soul hearts. So optimal right now would be a well, first of all, soul heart is good. Stars is not good. World is not good. World could actually be good. So let's take World and High Priestess. What did we have in here? Joker. World and Joker. So we'll use the Joker on this floor if necessary. And then we'll use the World... no. Yeah, we'll use the Joker on this floor if necessary, and then we'll use the World card on the next floor if necessary. I'm not sure if we're actually going to be able to leave this floor, but I think we will. But I don't think that like achievements you get in a challenge run actually count towards ordinary like gaming. So maybe I'm not actually going to do that. I'll just do it on an ordinary run instead. The thing is, you want to beat the bosses as many times as possible. The various bosses in the game with all the various characters to unlock everything. But if that doesn't work on challenge runs, then there's not really any point, right? What is this? Nicalis Destruction. Oh, let's try and use it. Yes, it does destroy all consumables. Or all destroyables, I should say, on the floor. Pretty useful on a floor like this, or in a room like this. This thing could contain something. music is all messed up. Why do we have so many keys? That's ridiculous. So many everything, essentially. So maybe I should have just brought the Empress instead, or the High Priestess instead. I think I'll go back and bring the High Priestess. That's gonna be better. This contains 9 lives. I don't want that. Oops. So maybe someone will be a little bit annoyed that I'm not actually going to leave this floor and move on to the next floor. But I hope you can follow my logic. I mean, just follow the series. We're gonna be going to the next floor no matter what. There's High Priestess, and here's... what else do we have? Star is not good. High Priestess. And High Priestess. I don't think it actually stacks, but... let's blow up these guys and see if that gives us something. Pinky Eye. Does that give us poison bombs? At this point, may as well take it. So we spent a lot of time on this run making sure that we could actually beat the boss. So hopefully we will be able to. Thankful to have Broken Watch in this room. Makes it a lot easier. Hopefully Mom's heart will also be slowed down though. Mom's heart. There we go. Pop the Empress first of all. Oh wait, that was High Priestess. That wasn't Empress. So High Priestess spawns Mom's foot. Deals a lot of damage. So I'll use that when Mom's heart comes down again. Which she should soon enough. Ugh. These enemies are actually super annoying when they spawn so far away. That should deal with it. Spawn High Priestess. Deals a lot of damage to Mom, which is actually fantastic because we don't have a lot of damage ourselves, and it's gonna be a little bit tricky to get a bunch of bombs in here. Maybe not actually. And we do deal poison damage actually with the Pinky Eye, that's good to know. And our like flies and cubes of meat and all of that, also really doing some good stuff. There we go. So the thing is, we could go up to the cathedral. I'm not going to because I want to make sure that we actually unlock this achievement. The Chaos card. I don't know what that does. It sounds good. I like it. So yeah, if you really want to watch us play the cathedral, just hang on. It will happen soon. For now, I hope you enjoyed this run. So as always, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you some other time.